A wicked artist, and she goes by the name of
Tiatalks.
Tia. So Tia, what got you into music, and what made you want to do music?
Oh, what got me into music was just like my parents had me when they were young, so I had early influence of like that, like sidewind, the tape packs and all of that. So I heard it before I could understand it, and then I just went about my life. And then when lockdown started, I was doing radio and things like that already. So I was doing music adjacent things, but I wasn't an artist. And then wrote an 8-bar as a joke, jumped on Wiley's album, and the rest is history. I'm here.
What's one of the challenges Tia you faced on music? Like a challenge?
Where do I start? I feel like you have to be very proactive, and that is very challenging because even like today I wasn't necessarily feeling the best, but I still had to show up and shell out. And it always works out in the end, but sometimes it can be hard to get yourself over that hurdle.
Yeah, you're right. And what do you think of UK music right now, Tia? What do you think of it like?
Ooh, I feel like people are popping it. You get me? I'm proud of everyone that's doing their thing, but there's a lot of guys hiding. Like, where's Dave? You get me? Like, there's a lot of. If everybody really was like putting into the big pot right now, would be mad. But I do feel like it's a bit sparse. As of lately, I've been drawn to like older music, which is mad, or I'm listening to a lot of stateside stuff. And I actually have a lot of American listeners, so who knows?
Who knows?
I might be doing trap.
So, Tia, independent artist?
Independent.
Would you ever sign a deal? Or do you want to remain independent, or does it depend?
It depends. I would like to remain independent. I know that for sure now, but I would do maybe a little distribution deal. You know, anything that's going to help keep the wheels turning. But I'm not going to take nothing silly, and it has to make sense.
You're right. And a lot of people say it's about imaging music and not about the lyrics and stuff. What do you think? Or do you think it's a bit of 50-50?
I do think that it is predominantly like image in, you know, what goes into being an artist, and you know, you kind of create a persona. However, myself, I don't feel like I fit in that category, and I think on my journey I've come across other people that are like-minded, and the music does resonate with people despite not necessarily, do you get me, like not being the most cloutiest, hypest, image gang person. Sometimes I turned up in my work clothes and done a thing the other week, like after my 12-hour shift. So people want to see artists or real people too, not like, it's cool to aspire to something, but we're in a different stage now in life, and people, they want to feel something.
I agree with you, Tia. And you got anything coming out?
I do. I've got my first single since like last year dropping. March the 7th. It's called One of a Kind. Garage vibes. And I should have an EP coming this year. Just jumped on a track with Folks and Elf Kid for their new EP. So that's
You've got stuff coming up, Tia. And what's your one advice you give to upcoming artists?
I would say figure out your why. 100%, because that's a fundamental. If you don't know your why, it's gonna get confusing because everybody has a different one. And for the most part, it's for attention, and you gotta think, what is your why? So I think any artist that can sit and figure that out, whatever it is, if it's for clout or for fame or, you know, for connection, just figure that out and then go from there. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Remember that she. And Tia, what's one thing you want to achieve? Why do you do this?
I want to be able to fulfill the promises that I made to my younger self, and I promised myself that I would create a certain lifestyle for myself, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything extravagant. It just means true peace and true happiness and fulfillment, and I'm still on that journey, but that's my mission.
So Tia, where can you find all your stuff?
At Tiatalks.tv on the socials. You can find me there. TikTok, YouTube as well, but also you can find my music on all streaming platforms.
And what do you think of DJ AG's thing before we go?
Oh, amazing. Like, what AG is doing as well is like, there's no gatekeeping to it, which I rate, because a lot of people, they have things that come across as an opportunity, but it's really for their own like benefit and gain. Whereas AG, like, he's giving back in a genuine way, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, as long as you're good, like, you will do your thing on the platform. You get me? Start your little thing.
Tia, we're gonna follow your journey, Queen. You are shelling it down as usual. Big up, Tia.